Welcome to the Car Guy Show. Join award-winning magazine publisher Tim Miller and national champion race driver Kristen Traeger as they look at Texas car life and Texas car culture. Join them as they meet car guys in their cars, in their garages, and at their clubs and events. Come along for a real kick in the asphalt.
Welcome to the Car Guy Show, the show about car life and car culture. And I'm your host, Tim Miller, and we have a show today all about events. We start off in Texas and we end up in New Mexico. So let's get started right away. First up, we go to Arlington, Texas, to the Arlington Convention Center for the 25th annual Yellow Rose Classic.
Well, today at the Yellow Rose Car Show, there are so many cool cars, it's unreal. I mean, you have like a pristine Mach 1 sitting here that's done up, full mirrors, obviously to frame off restoration. Over here to your, well, would be my left, you have a Cobra Jet new Mustang that's totally dragged out, ready for the strip. Another one right behind it looks like a 66, fastback. These things are so cool. Cobra R, have not seen one of these since, I mean, the racing games we all used to play. I mean, it's so cool. All these cars are immaculate and perfect. This old blue coupe right here is set up to where it would look like a new showroom floor demo car. To my left, you have an official Indy pace car back from what, the 78th Indianapolis 500. So these cars are just, they're super cool. This is unlike any Mustang show I've ever seen. And then, oh my gosh, an old Mustang 2. This thing is unreal. I've not seen one of these in so long. This would be like the red-headed stepchild, so to say, of the Mustang era. Man, is this a skunkworks looking Mustang. Crazy. How you doing? I'm Luke with the Car Guy Show. Tell us about your car and a little about yourself.
This is a 65 Fastback we're building for a customer. It's got a twin turbo 434 in it. We built all the turbo stuff, intake, everything in-house. It's got Detroit speed front suspension. They're Aluma frame. It's a really cool setup. It's going to be set up to do autocross, road course, drag strip, Texas mile, pretty much everything we do with our current 67 Camaro, Mark's going to be doing with the 65.
This car caught my eye mainly because of the color, but kind of tell us about it. You kind of started telling me about the story and kind of about the car. It was really cool.
It's a cool story. I got it from Ray Coleman and Jerry Flowers, and didn't really know what it was, and come to find out through Frank Reynolds told me it's a Lone Star Limited. I thought, what is that?
Yeah.
Well, in 1967, they had the California Special.
Of course, which is an extremely popular car, right?
And this one is the Texas version, and it's called a Lone Star Limited, or because of the paint, a Blue Bonnet Special. This one's got a 289 automatic, and I've got the Marty report, tells all about it.
Okay.
One of 175. It's really been a neat ride.
What a great car.
Very different.
This car belongs to Bob McGraw, which is the owner of AER Manufacturing. We've had the car there at AER approximately 28 years. We don't take a whole lot of shows. We support this show here. We take it once a year at this show, but we don't take it out on the circuit or nothing like that.
All right, so Bill, I see an older Cobra here that's kind of done up, looks like a kind of somewhat a race car slash GT car, right? It's what, a 95,
94.
94. Okay, and what did you build this car for?
We built this car as a mock-up to our Trans Am car, and we do it for promotions at our Ford dealers and stuff like that.
When's the last time you drove this?
When I loaded on the trailer.
Yeah.
I got to do a couple donuts out in the parking lot.
Okay. Very cool. Well, I'd love to check out this trailer.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, let's go inside.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going down in the shop now. This is like every car guy's dream here, a mobile workshop. Tons of tools, tons of car parts. I mean, what's all in here?
Well, when we go to the races, these two compartments right here is for our spare engines.
Okay.
And of course, this vise here is for all of our mechanical work. Hopefully don't need it, but we got it. These two here are for transmissions.
Wow. So we have a sink, of course. That's important. We have what? I would assume these tall drawers are for your racing suits.
Right.
Something like that.
These, right here is for our race suits.
Oh, yeah.
And then right here is the springs for the race car.
Wow.
And when we get, you know, we're not satisfied with the car handling something, we'll come back in, we'll change spring race on it. You see there's 600, 500, 425 going down like.
Well, as you can see, this race hauler behind me has everything you would ever need at the track, plus some. I mean, there's more in that thing than your typical garage, so any car guy would love to have that. I tell you what, if we could park that in front of my house, that would be perfect.
Be great, we'll do it for you if you want to.
I'd call you. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate your time.
You're watching the Car Guy Show, we'll be right back.
When we come back, we'll head up to McKinney, Texas to meet up with some antique and classic car guys. Coming up next, we head up to McKinney, Texas, where most Saturdays there's a gathering of antique and classic car guys.
Hi, my name is Elisa Douglas, and you're at La Madeleine in McKinney, where we meet every Saturday morning with our antiques and classic cars. We have a wide variety of cars that come every Saturday morning. A lot of Corvettes, everything from C1 to C7. We've had some customs and hot rods. You'll see everything from Model A's to brand new Corvettes.
So we're with Wilson and Gary and their beautiful cars. We have an old Rolls Royce and an old Dodge truck. These two cars are beautiful. What made you decide to want both of these vehicles? Because they're not really the most common of things.
Well, this one I've known since it was new.
Okay.
It was purchased by Penny Denman down in San Antonio, Texas. She took European delivery, and an aunt of mine took delivery with her.
Wow.
They then toured Europe with it, and they would get to Yugoslavia, and they'd stop, and a whole crowd would show up. And they'd ask, why? And they'd say, well, generally with a car like this, you get someone important from government, instead of just a bunch of ladies from Texas looking for lunch.
I found the truck. It was in Rockwell, Texas. Got a decent price on it, and then we found the original restorer out of Tennessee that did the truck. And that's when we discovered that we're only the fourth owner of this truck.
No way.
And it's been completely restored all the way back to what it was when it was new.
All right, so we're here with Rob Wexler and the 2012 69 Camaro, Mitch Henderson's design build. Right, this thing is probably one of the craziest Camaros I've ever seen. Not gonna lie, I said that about the last 55 Chevy we did. But this one, I've never seen anything like it. I don't know exactly where to start, so give us a rundown on the car.
Well, it's a full one-off frame, custom one-off wheels, Ride Tech, Don Hardy race engines, LS7, Kiesler transmissions, T56, all the design features, full roll cage, ISIS power wiring system, so it all works remote. There's no buttons or dials or dash switches. It's all iPhone or iPad related. Controls everything from the air conditioning to the air ride on back.
Okay.
Custom interior, Kyle Hicks designs at the time.
Yeah, I mean, this thing has a full roll cage, 5-point harnesses, different seats, custom upholstery, everything is done. Yeah. All right, so this thing, LS7, I want to see it. Okay. It can't be covered up. That's beautiful. That is so beautiful.
The audio system was provided by Kicker Audio. It's got a pair of their 10-inch square subs in the rear, a pair of 6x9 low subs.
Okay, I would love to hear the sound system, but I have got to hear the motor.
Okay.
We got to go take a ride. What's it going to take?
Popping on the other side. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Well, you're looking at a 1929 Ford Roadster, and I picked this car up in College Station about 2 years ago and completely tore it apart, took the body off of it, really restored this car the way old man Ford wanted to have it done. I just found this one recently, and I figure I don't have too many car rebuildings in my life, so I picked this one up because I wanted to get it off my bucket list, if you will.
Man, Rob, that was so cool. That car is awesome. Man, so fast, it sounds great, it rides awesome. The air ride is so cool. Love it. Never been in a SEMA car before.
Anytime we have anywhere from 50, 60, sometimes up to 70 cars, it is just a gathering of people that like cars, that like to come out and share in their passion for the cars and restoring the cars and keeping American car history alive. La Madeleine has been very gracious in letting us come to the restaurant every week. And like I said, you never know what's going to drive into the parking lot.
This is Sean from True Street Motorsports, and you're watching the Car Guy Show. We'll be right back.
My name is Bruce Schaffer. We're here at Grace Church in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And what we do here, we have once a month, we have a car show, and we have a lot of fun. What we do is we sell raffle tickets for Napa and for discount tires. With those funds then, that's what we use to help widowed women and single women who need help with their car repairs. We even buy a car occasionally. And we also send some of those funds down to an orphanage in Juarez. It's a great time. We have all these car guys coming out to kick tires and sniff tailpipes, and we have a lot of fun.
Hello, my name is Robert. I'm with the New Mexico Miata Roadrunner Club, and I have a 2008 Mazda Power Retractable Hardtop. I only own this car for 2 years, and so far I've had a blast with it. I added some chrome to the engine just to bring it out, and then I added these decals to bring out the paint. And it's basically a fun little car to drive. Other than that, it's 168 horses, and the engine here is a Mazda Response. This type of motor has already been discontinued. It's a 16-valve double overhead cam. Today, this is car of the year for this year, so basically it's a fun car. So everyone in Texas, thank you.
Okay, my name is Gabe. I'm Bill, and I've got a 1956 Buick Special.
I've got the 1952 Chevy 5-window, 4 on the floor. We are with the Bombardiers Car Club.
A lot of our cars are considered bombs. So that's why we're the Bombardiers.
So you both have sirens on your cars?
Yes.
And they're both hidden?
They're both hidden.
So, well, like his truck is so beautiful, and putting a siren where it could be seen wouldn't go. So it's just behind the grill here. We drive our cars a lot.
Yeah?
None of our cars are really trailered. So we bought our cars to drive, and so that's what we do. We're a car club that drives their cars.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Mike Esch. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm lucky enough to own one of the 66 Batmobiles you see back behind me. This car is 19 feet long, 7 feet wide, about 4,000 pounds, and gets maybe 6 miles to the gallon. It's fully functional in that it does everything the Batmobile on TV was supposed to do. So in effect, it's the Batmobile you were led to believe existed. I've had this car for 13 years now. I got it from a person in Canada who rebuilt it for us and got it to where we could take it from there with our minuscule knowledge of bat scopes and bat this and bat that. I spent 13 years rebuilding it, adding gadgets, making everything fully functional. Even the parachutes now work, the rockets really fire, the gauges work, the compass works. Again, it's the Batmobile you led to believe existed. In this car here, it's full of crime-fighting equipment. We've got the Bat phone, the Bat compass. I am a cancer survivor, and I do a lot with Relay for Life cancer patients. Last year, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, my car, a Love Bug, and some Transformers cars, including the Ninja Turtle van, went to Oregon to a small town called Coquille in Coos Bay to grant the wishes of 3 terminally ill children. We were there for their car show. We gave them rides. We basically spent the weekend with them to change their lives and change the lives of the city. So that's the things that we do here now.
We have some beautiful cars here, doggone it. I like to come out to Cars and Coffee and just sit back and chat. You know how car guys are. We all like to tell you all those stories about what we did and where we've been and how we built our cars. So it's a great time and we really enjoy it.
You're watching The Car Guy Show. We'll be right back.
Good afternoon. My name is Jack Gritton. I'm an instructor here at Lincoln College of Technology in Grand Prairie, Texas. I've been an instructor here for a little over 12 years now. One of the things about Lincoln College is we teach the basics as far as automotive, diesel, collision, HVAC, which is HVAC, welding, and we also have a new CNC program. As far as automotive and diesel goes, we give you the basics, plus we go beyond the basics, as you can see behind me, and we teach a little high performance. What you see behind me is a 1991 Chevrolet Lumina that was run by Ernie Irvin, and this car behind me, he won the Daytona 500 with this particular car. About 4 years ago, we had 7 collision students strip this thing down to bare metal and rework it the way you see it is today. The engine is a small block 350, which they run back in that day. It has the original transmission, the original differential, everything set up the way it was back in this day. 4 months ago, we had 6 students pull the engine out and refresh the engine, and it runs like you heard earlier. If you would like to further and advance your knowledge of automotive and diesel technology, please come see us here at Lincoln Tech.
Well, that's it for this week's show. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did making it. Remember to like us on Facebook and to check out our website, thecarguyshow.com. And remember to subscribe to a great new magazine called The Car Guy Magazine, and it's at carguymagazine.com. Until next week, remember that this show is a kick in the asphalt.
I'm not good at that. I'm nervous.
No, that was good. And you're recording right now?
Yep. You could seriously injure someone with this thing.
It's a weapon. You can knock it out. Don't print that. Thank you.
See you soon.